This is National Native News. I'm Art Hughes in for Antonia Gonzalez. The Mescalero Apache Tribe in New Mexico declared a state of emergency Monday as tests confirm the first cases of COVID-19 on the reservation in New Mexico. At least 4 people tested positive for the disease. The tribe says it's waiting on the results of some 600 other tests. Mescalero officials ordered a lockdown on all businesses and public establishments for at least the next 2 weeks. The tribe is also closing tribal government offices to the public. The order puts restrictions on individuals' movements and asks that one member of each household use Tuesdays and Thursdays for buying food and other essentials. The tribe is closing entrances to tribal land, although the main highway through the reservation remains open. Mescalero President Gabe Aguilar told KRQE-TV the measures are a way to protect the tribe. He says merely urging people to practice physical distancing failed to keep the virus from spreading. An out-of-state seafood worker is the first person to test positive for coronavirus in the city of Valdez, Alaska. Officials say the infection was caught through routine testing. Louisa Castrodale is the acting infectious disease program manager for the Alaska Department of Health and Social Services. In a video conference Monday, she said it's not clear yet how the individual contracted the virus.
This individual came to Alaska from the lower 48 in late April and was quarantined on site there for 2 weeks. Was asymptomatic during that time frame as well and has been working on campus since then and has not left. It's not clear the source of the infection, whether this was something that was picked up locally since the person had been there for a month, or whether this is the test that we're seeing, the positive result, if it's picking up virus that might have been an infection in the distant past, and we're just seeing residual virus from that.
Castrodale says health officials are working to determine anyone who may have come in contact with the infected person. Alaska officials remain vigilant as the commercial fishing season is getting underway and thousands of people come from all over the world to work in processing facilities. The state has a little over 400 positive cases of COVID-19 total as of the start of this week. The regional hospital in Nome closed to the public after an employee tested positive for the coronavirus. The Norton Sound Health Corporation expected employees to go back to work Tuesday after all of them are tested for the virus. KTOO News reports the facilities were subjected to a 4-day extensive cleaning. On Friday, the city manager issued an emergency order restricting travel into Nome and mandating a 2-week quarantine for anyone traveling into the city from the outside. Some face masks sent to the Navajo Nation through a company established by a former White House aide may be inadequate to properly protect those who wear them. The news organization ProPublica reports almost 250,000 of the masks sent by a company headed by former White House Deputy Chief of Staff Zach Fuentes may not fit the guidelines established by the Food and Drug Administration. ProPublica reports the total cost for the masks is around $800,000. The report goes on to say that another 130,000 masks are not the kind specified in the procurement data. The news organization says Fuentes secured the $3 million deal with the Indian Health Services 11 days after he formed the company to sell personal protective equipment. IHS officials say the masks are unsuitable for medical use. The regional office is determining whether to return them. Fuentes told ProPublica his connections to the White House played no role in his company's selection as a provider for IHS. The Navajo Nation has the highest per capita rate of coronavirus infections in the nation. With National Native News, I'm Art Hughes.
National Native News is produced by Kawanak Broadcast Corporation with funding by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Support by BNSF Railway, moving our economy for over 165 years. Our vision is to operate injury and accident-free with safety programs, training, and technology. More at bnsf.com/tribal relations. Support for law and justice-related programming provided by Hobbs, Strauss, Dean & Walker, LLP, a national law firm dedicated to promoting and defending tribal rights for more than 30 years. More information available at hobbsstrauss.com.
Native Voice One, the Native American Radio Network.